It's been a minute, but KB's Thoughts is back. What's going on YouTube? It's the Wizard K-Briz back at you with another video. Spider-Man, this is my dude. I love Spider-Man. But with Spider-Man comes spiders. And there's different types of spiders. You know, you have your normal spiders, you have your poisonous spiders, you have your venomous spiders. Also your toxic spiders. So in real life, we'll deal with a lot of relationships. You know, a lot of good relationships, bad relationships, toxic relationships. In this video, I'm going to talk about 5 signs that you're in a toxic relationship. And when I talk about 5 signs, these signs kind of should trigger that you're in a toxic relationship. When I talk about toxic relationships, I'm not only talking about toxic relationships as in like, okay, relationships, boyfriend and girlfriend, husband and wife. But no, also toxic relationships with your family members. Can be your cousins, your mother, your father, your brothers, including friends. Friends can be toxic relationships, toxic to your health as well and your mental state. Number 1, it seems like you can't do anything right. When I mean anything, you can't do nothing right. As in a relationship, you feel like you're doing the best you can. You're making sure you're checking up on your person. You make sure everything is good. You're doing everything to appease them, but it always seems like you're always messing up to them, or you're always doing something that causes their reactions to be negative towards you. So it's just like, oh, you give them flowers. Oh, these ain't the type of flowers that I like. Or if you're encouraging, oh, you're always so positive. Get out of here with that BS or whatever. Or if you're trying to talk into a situation, well, you never been in a relationship or you never been in this situation, so what would you know? It seems like you can't win for losing. And that's definitely a sign that you're in a toxic relationship. From personal experience, I've been in a couple toxic relationships. Friends, family, and in a relationship. So definitely that sign where you feel like you just can't do nothing right and it's just always your fault. That's definitely the first sign that you're in a toxic relationship and you need to get out for your health. Number 2, everything is about them and nothing about you. You're always checking up on them, asking how their day is, asking them about, asking them questions, whether it's, something you saw on TV, something you want to discuss in a topic, you saw on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever, the news, politics. Everything you're doing, you're engaging into the conversation or you're engaging into them. But it's never about you. It's never like, hey, I wonder how your day is going. Hey, what's going on? Is something wrong? Or, hey, you want to go out and do this? It's always you're doing everything for them, and they're doing nothing for you. And in that kind of relationship, it's like you take, but you're not giving nothing back. It's not reciprocated. And with any relationship, you want things to be reciprocated. It's not only going to be about them, it's about you too. It's like, hey, have you eaten today? Hey, what's going on? Or hey, how's work? Hey, I was just thinking about you. Like that's reciprocation, that you're giving that same effort and they're bringing it back to you. If it's always about them, you gotta go. Time Huacholo, that's Hindu for time to go. Picked up some Hindu while I was in one of my vacations. Number 3, you find yourself unable to enjoy the good moments with this person. Yeah, so like if you're at a concert, you're at an event, you're at a baseball game, you're watching football, basketball, you watch your favorite show. It is so good when you can enjoy those moments with that person, or you're at dinner or something. And you can't be able to enjoy it because they're always being negative or they're talking about something else. You're at dinner, you're at a sporting event, you're watching TV, you're laying down, you're talking with them. If you can't really enjoy the moments with that person, then you're definitely in a toxic relationship. So if you're at dinner and this person's constantly on their phone, or they're constantly looking at other people, or constantly everywhere else, and you really can't enjoy the moment with them, that at a dinner, at a sporting event, or something else. They suck the life out of enjoying those moments with them, whether it's anything. Because like if you're at a big event, or it's like you own a business and it's your moment, and you're just seeing your significant other, your cousin, your family member looking over here, looking over there, and missing every moment or like any part of your achievement, then definitely right there, they're taking those good moments that you have with them and turn it into a bad experience. You're not unable to enjoy yourself. I've seen this happen with many people where you're telling someone something and you're at an event and it's like, oh, I'm up next. And then like the person just go off and do something else and then miss your moment. And yeah, that's a toxic relationship. That's a no-go, boss. No-go. So you gotta hit them with that X. Cancel. Next. These last two are very big and vital. Number 4. You're uncomfortable being yourself around that person. If you can't feel comfortable being yourself without being judged or being criticized, then you're in a toxic relationship. If it's like you're a funny person and you like to joke and stuff like that, but then they look at your side eye and it's like your jokes are not funny, or you're not funny, or you try to talk to them and they brush you off, or you try to do anything to make yourself comfortable in that relationship, then that's definitely a toxic relationship, because you should be able to be comfortable around yourself. I should be able to joke with you. You should be able to joke with your significant other without them always getting mad or being sensitive. Or you should be able to have tough conversations, or even conversations with that person without, hey, why are you thinking like this? You okay today? You just seem to always be talking stuff like this, and they're not, being comfortable. Or if you're trying to show them something, they're not trying to pay attention. Or if you bring something up, they just make it uncomfortable for you to ever ask them anything. And that's definitely a big sign of a toxic relationship. So you gotta, you know what? That's the go. You gotta go, because again, you can't be comfortable with that person and your friend, your family, or even your significant other. They gotta go. You're in a toxic relationship, and toxic relationships are very bad because that stress, that is putting a mental strain on you. You won't ever feel comfortable in that relationship, and then anything you say will always feel like you're on the defensive. Like you always gotta kind of like hold back, or you gotta kind of like defend yourself, and that's not a good sign. Number 5, and this is the biggest one, you're not allowed to grow and change. In any relationship, no matter what it is, you have to change and you have to grow as people, because that's how relationships get better. If they constantly not trying to make you grow or make you change in a good way, then you definitely don't need to be with them, because life is all about time and change, because you gotta evolve as a person, you gotta mature as a person and grow. If that person's trying to stunt your growth, whether if you're more successful than them, if they have an ego trip, if they got pride issues, that's stunting your growth. And you don't need to be with no one that is like that. You just need to go ahead and pack your bags and go, or distance yourself away from them, or cut them out your life, because life is too short. If you're not trying to grow and change as a person, and you just want to stay the same while other people are growing and changing, then you don't need to be with that person, because you're always going to feel like they're content and you have to be content with them. And that's a no-go, boss. A no-go. That's a no-go. So definitely no. These 5 signs, if you at least got one of these signs, you might need to go ahead and cut that person out of your life, because you only need people that are positive, encouraging, uplifting, funny. They're growing with you and they always uplift you. You don't need nobody that's always going to bring you down, or not pay attention to the key moments of your life, or not try to talk with you with tough topics. Any of those, you need people that are good. You need healthy relationships, not toxic relationships. Toxic relationships is a no-go. Healthy relationships where you can learn and grow from people, family members, friends, husband, wife, whatever. If they're not trying to help you, if they're helping you grow, those people need to be on your side, because when you're successful people only keep healthy people to them. Because like I said before, physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual, those 4 right there, if you don't have that in that relationship, then it's toxic. If those 4 things I named make you go the opposite of healthy, you gotta let them go. I'm just being 100 with it. That's my 5 signs of you're in a toxic relationship. So hopefully you see these signs, and if you have these people in your life, you need to go ahead and cut them out, love them from a distance, do whatever. But your mental state, your mental health, your physical health, your emotional health, your whole health in general as a person matters. Don't let nobody bring you down, because there are some negative people in this world, and there's some toxic people in this world. You gotta decipher who's healthy for you and who is toxic to you. Leave a like, share, subscribe if you're new for new content, and comment on the video, because I really want people to comment on the video, because this is a big thing that's going on these days. This is like, it's kind of taboo. Many people don't talk about the signs that you're in a toxic relationship. Your friends can see it, your family can see it, other people can see it. Sometimes you can't, because you have great relationships with these people, through the good or bad, but they're toxic to you, you have to let them go. This is K-Britt signing out. Thanks for watching.